Hi friends, Tracy.bish here, Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to my channel. I'm super excited to share with you today my 3D swaps for OnStage 2024. I'm attending the Melbourne OnStage in the South Pacific, so super exciting. It's only a few hours away, so it's going to be great. I'm using two stamp sets, the Carnival Treats, which is a Host stamp set, and the Ice Cream Swirl bundle from the mini catalogue. I've also used the deckled circle dies. The inks, we have Bubble Bath, and then I'm using the Pecan Pie Stampin' Right marker. And for the cardstock, we have Basic White Thick and Bubble Bath. So this design is a very simple design, and I love just how simple it is. I picked up these charms and the clasp online, and honestly, I actually went looking for them because as soon as I saw the Carnival Treat stamp set, I knew I wanted to use that for my swaps. So, you know, I had to find something with either a donut, a milkshake, a hot dog, something like that. Anyway, so I did find these ones. They're the pink icing, which is so cute, and you know, I think this little package makes that charm look so cute. So I've cut down my Bubble Bath cardstock. This measures 4 inches by 3 7/8, and I also cut down my Basic White cardstock. I don't know why I did that because it doesn't really matter. We are going to die cut one of these deckled circle dies, and I've used the 6th smallest. See, there we go. It's an easy way to remember if I say it with my fingers. So the sixth smallest circle. And from the Ice Cream Swirl bundle, I'm going to take 3 of our stamps. So the little mini donut, the Yum Yum sentiment, and the little sprinkles. And I will say, this cling stamps with Stampin' Up, since they've changed the new sticker, they are super strong. As you can see here, I could not get that up. I had to come in with a tool to lift it up. So there is no way that stamp is falling off the acrylic block ever. Okay, so for the Bubble Bath cardstock, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of background stamping, doing tone on tone with the Bubble Bath ink. What I really love about this is, although once we stamp it, it looks quite, stands out quite a lot. When the ink dries, it does fade a little bit, settles into the cardstock, and it's so much more subtle, and I love that, you know, it does that because it gives that interest in the background without being that boring piece of Bubble Bath card, but also, you know, just, yeah, it just looks so good. So I've stamped my donuts all the way around, and then I'm going to come in with those sprinkles just to fill in the gaps. So nothing too major here. Like I said, this is a very simple design. I was super excited to grab those charms, and you know, I just wanted to show those off, to be honest. So once we've filled in the gaps, we can move on to our next lot of stamping. You could also add that Yum Yum sentiment in there as well, but I actually stamped that with the Basic White die cut piece. So we're going to stamp the main donut now. Now it's one stamp and it has both the icing and the donuts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take an ear cleaner and take off the ink where the donut is. So there's just a little layer there. So just taking all that off, we have inked it up in the Bubble Bath, but we can bring in the Pecan Pie Stampin' Right marker. And because these are alcohol, oh, sorry, they're not alcohol inks, they're dye inks, we're just going to place that down and colour in our stamp. And what I want to do is I want to reactivate all that ink, so I'm going to huff on it and then stamp it down. Now I will say this first one was quite blotchy. I really didn't like it, so what I've done is I'm going to do it again, so you'll get to see the process all over again. So it's really easy to, you know, add your Bubble Bath ink, take off the ink where the donut part of the stamp is, and then using the brush tip end of your Stampin' Right marker, you're just going to paint on your stamp that ink down there. So really easy. Use the side of your brush and you won't burr the edges at all. So I've just huffed on it, Going to stamp it down. I'm going to hang on to it just for a minute as well, because we have used our stamping right markers rather than using just ink. We want to make sure that ink transfers really well onto the cardstock. And as you can see, I can already see how much difference that one on the second one that we stamped is so much nicer. So I'm going to die cut that deckled circle die. I'm just going to bring in my little mini die cut machine. It fits in perfectly. Now, so I have made these to swap with fellow demonstrators attending OnStage in Melbourne. This is a demonstrator only event. It is 3 days. It's going to be so much fun. I have created, I think, 50 of these, so I will be able to swap with a lot of people, and I'm so super excited to come back and share with you the swaps that I've picked up while we're away. So we've just die cut that circle. For the circle, I'm going to stamp the donuts, the yum yum sentiment, and the sprinkles. So we're just sort of tying it all in together. Again, once the ink dries, it does become a little bit lighter, and it's just a bit of scenery in the background. With my swaps, what I have done when I've with the larger donut, I have used a retired punch, which I think it was a 1 3/4, which made it super quick and easy to be able to punch out my 50. For the video, actually, because there's no die that goes with that, and that punch is actually retired, I probably could find a coordinating die that would cut this out, but I've just fussy cut it just for the ease of the video. So we've got all our pieces ready to go. So just quickly, we're going to add the die cut piece down with some dimensionals. This gives us the nice little bit of pop-up, and it's also where the charm is going to sit in the package, so it's going to sit on that white circle. Then I'm going to add another little dimensional down the bottom there and add our pink donut. Let me know, what colour donuts are your favourite? You might not even like donuts, but I will tell you strawberry is definitely my must-have donut. I don't do chocolate or any of the others really, although I do like a glazed donut. And I've just nipped in a little bit with my paper snips to stick the charm down and in, and it's going to sit nice and snug in the packaging. Now, I could have added a glue dot maybe to the charm to keep it in place, but you know what, I think having that sort of swing around a little bit will draw the attention to it. And yeah, I really hope that everyone has enjoyed it that I've swapped with. If you're in need of any supplies that I've used on today's card, you can certainly purchase them in my online store, and I would love it if you did. I have some great specials for all my customers who purchase with me each month. Handmade card, as well as the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial. If you spend $65 in product, or over $65 in product, I'll also add the bundle tutorial for the month as well, so you're getting some great deals. Now, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. I'd love it if you hit the subscribe, and please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Alright everyone, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.